guys, Chinatown here, and we are back with a new video. So we pretty much left off of we did part 2 of chapter 3 and then all of chapter 4 for Dimitri's route last part. So today we're going to do chapter 5, and hopefully if chapter 5 is not too long, we can jump into chapter 6. So I hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's having a great week so far. Merry Christmas. I hope everyone's having a great holiday so far. It's been a pretty chill day for me. I just been mostly at home because of COVID and all that other stuff. So it's been pretty chill. Not much going on. So we're going to get into it. But you guys still like my girl's outfit? I'm gonna let her wear it this episode, but the next episode we're going to change it up, okay? Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have to do a client's request. Okay, can't believe I forgot all about that. Okay, so we'll go to design and then clients. I think it's, oh, wait, is that the one? That's not it. Oh, we already know that. Really? Why are they telling me this? We know. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this all was explained. Really? Okay. This was all explained when I first played What's His Name's route. Like, we're skipping that. Really? This is all you want, Rose? Really? These ugly looking pants. They're like orange juice. Anyway. So, no. Is that it? Wait. I don't even think we have those pants. You see how they're like ankle to the ankle? I don't think we have those. Oh my god. Don't tell me I have to go buy. Oh my gosh. This happens every time. Hold on a minute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, here we go. I'm about to say, like, I don't even have those. Like, why do they always do this to me? Alright, and then... voila! They give me my money back. Because that pants was expensive. It was like $9,000. Imagine buying $9,000 pants. Oh no, couldn't be me. Okay, so we got that done so quick. I know the next few challenge. I know the next few ones is gonna be they get more difficult as time goes on with those client requests. They get so ridiculous. But we're gonna get into it. Within a couple of days, Dimitri has shipped all of his belongings from his parents' house to mine. The once empty spare bedroom now looks like a boy's room. I help with moving, although Dimitri kept taking boxes off my hands and carrying it himself, saying that I don't need to trouble myself. Dimitri's first night was mostly spent unpacking his things and then collapsing from exhaustion. The next day, he went to his college, and it wasn't as weird as I thought it would be. That's a nice room, though. Okay, Dimitri. With everything going on, Dimitri hasn't had the time yet to show off his cooking skills. I'll admit, I'm really looking forward to home-cooked meals from Dimitri. I remember that the last time I saw him, we were baking a cake together, and he was so precise about everything. It was kind of amazing. What do you guys think his sign is? Like, if you guys could think of Dimitri, what do you think his zodiac sign would be? I'm getting, like, either, like, Virgo, Pisces, maybe a Taurus vibes from him. I think Niel was like I think Niel was a Gemini. He was rude. I was like, oh my god, he's a Gemini. Because he would switch up every now and again. Like, one minute he would be cool and dope. Next minute he would he would just have a smart mouth for no reason. I was like, yeah, I'm over it. I'm not sure that even when it's not a cake, whatever Dimitri will make will be gold. Yes. Tomorrow will be the official opening of my store, so I want to celebrate it with Sarah and Dimitri tonight. I asked Dimitri if he could cook for me, and he said he'd gladly do so. Later that evening, Sarah finally drops by. Oh my gosh, not her again. At this point, she just needs to mind her business. I feel like she's just gonna come in now and try to start some stuff and try to be like, he still shouldn't live with you. And it's like, we made our decision. He already has his stuff here, so it's final. Like, get over yourself, Sarah. Hi, she greeted me at the front entrance. Hey, Sarah, come on in. Sarah sniffs the air and she makes a delightful noise. What does that smell? It smells delicious. I grin at her and nod my head in agreement. I know it's Dimitri's cooking. Catboy? See, listen, already she's starting it up. Oh my gosh. Is she about to be the Niel of this series, of this story? Oh no. She asks, he can cook? Oh my god. Like she don't think men can cook or something? I'm done. Most definitely he can. He cleans too. Uh-oh, remember guys, last episode, Dimitri be in this house? Hey. Pooper, did you hire yourself a live-in maid? I blink at Sarah as she does make a good point there. In exchange for getting to live here cheaply, Dimitri is supposed to help with household chores such as cleaning and cooking. When I put it in those terms, I guess it does sound like a live-in maid. I shake my head. No, don't be silly. I get money from him, not the other way around. That only makes it sound like you're exploiting him instead. Shut up and come inside. Be nice to Dimitri. Yeah, please, don't start. Because you will get booted. Sarah and I make our way inside and enter the living room. Dimitri greets us, holding a wooden spoon in one hand, still in the middle of cooking. Good evening, Sarah, he greets politely. Catboy, she replies as usual. Dimitri gives her a weird smile and he looks over at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, as if he's asking me if Sarah really does hate him. I sigh loudly. So tell Sarah to quit with the nicknames or apologize for Sarah's behavior. I'm not about to apologize on her behalf. No, I'm gonna tell her straight up, like, stop. That's not okay. Like, you're in my place. You're in my home, shop, boutique, whatever you want to call it. You're not about to come on here and be disrespectful to the person that also lives here. That's just not how it's gonna go. I'm not about to apologize for her because she knows what she's doing. Like, she's wrong for that. Like, Dimitri has not done anything to Sarah, so I don't understand why she's so bitter about him for no reason. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, I don't even think at this point it's really, I just get the hunch and feeling that it's really going to get to the point where it's not even going to be about Alex Pooper's ex-boyfriend that's brothers with Dimitri. It's not even going to be about that after a while. Like, now you're just being bitter. Like, stop. Sarah, if you want to eat Dimitri's food, you're going to have to treat him like a human being, not a cat. Now quit it. Dimitri simply smiles coyly at that. Fine, she scoffs. But we'll see if you're a better roommate for her than I am. Okay, but you never said nothing though. So it's like, what's really the problem here, Sarah? Like, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it, boo. Okay? Like, God. She's annoying me. Oh my goodness. I roll my eyes. That's really the only thing she cares about, isn't it? She's jealous Dimitri's my roommate. I simply wanted the both of them to get along. Anyways, dinner will be served shortly. Please have a seat, Dimitri announces. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Me and Sarah sit at the dining table and await our dinner. It really does smell nice in my house right now. But usually, it just crossed my mind, guys. So, usually whenever there is a client request, usually like this is about some drama's about to happen. Oh my God, it's about to go down. I just now realized that. All I did was ask Dimitri to cook a nice dinner for us to celebrate the opening day tomorrow. Yeah, because opening day is tomorrow. Ooh, they better start turning up. Watch. They better start throwing hands. They better start throwing the food. I gave him some money, and he did everything all by himself. It's only his second day here as well, and yet he's familiarized himself pretty well. It's a little impressive the way he's so put together and takes charge. I have to say, I never expected this from Dimitri, who always seemed so meek and reserved back when he was younger. I mean, people change. I guess he became a little more reliable now that he's older. Finally, Dimitri comes walking into the dining room with 2 plates in his hands. For you, my lady, says Dimitri as he places the plate in front of me. Oh my God, look at Dimitri B getting it. Okay, we see you, Dimitri B. I will never stop calling him that now. I can't. I laugh at him. You're going to address me as lady now? Dimitri looks a bit sheepish. Well, you are the lady of the house. You get first dibs. Sarah's about to be like, I'm the guest though. I should be first. I'm like, Sarah, shut up. Yeah, well, I want next dibs. Listen to her. Give me. I'm starving. Sarah interjects. I can't take this right now. As Dimitri serves Sarah and himself, I finally get to look at the amazing dish in front of me. It's super fancy. It looks like it's been made by an expert. There's a large chunk of steak covered in red sauce, some green asparagus, and roasted potatoes. Really? Anybody can make... Let me shut up. I'm like, anybody can make that. I'm like, it's not that hard to make some potatoes and some roasted asparagus. Really? He even splattered some of the sauce around the plate to create the image of a bow. It smells as delicious as it looks. That's all that matters, as long as it tastes delicious, hey. But most importantly, what do they teach him in baking class? Isn't he supposed to learn how to bake pastries? This is like getting dinner at a 5-star restaurant. Dimitri, this is amazing, I say in wonder. Dimitri finally sits down as well. Wait, did she get a plate? Oh my god. He's gonna be like, go get your own plate, Sarah. Well, you did say you wanted to celebrate something, Dimitri says with a small chuckle. I thought you were majoring in baking, I ask him. Oh, I am. Please don't think I'm some professional sous chef or anything like that. I followed a strict recipe to get this result. He closes his eyes and mumbles, I was trying to impress you. Maybe. Oh, it's so sweet, Dimitri B. Aw, thanks for going all out then. But the important question is, does it taste good? Sarah points out. She is such a hater. I'm gonna need for Dimitri to check her. Really, Dimitri, like, I'm not about to keep... You gotta say something to her, because she's really trying it right now. She's trying it on Christmas Day, the day before our grand opening. Oh my gosh. She really wants to rain on his parade, doesn't she? Yeah. I take my knife and slowly cut the first piece of my steak and bring the slightly rare flesh towards my mouth. Ew, that don't sound right. What? This is good. Seeing my delighted face, Dimitri lets out a relieved-sounding sigh, like he's been on guard all this time. Maybe he's been really anxious about getting this meal perfect. Dimitri, please don't tell me you're going to cook like this every single time, I ask, sounding perhaps tad bit too hopeful. Dimitri nervously shakes his head. I don't think I would be able to handle that kind of stress. Haha. He takes in a deep breath. No, this is a special occasion. My cooking skills are actually pretty mediocre. Oh, you can get out then. I'm gonna need a 5-star chef in this house. He's trying to downplay his own skills. In no way is this meal mediocre. Dimitri is way too modest. Right, shut up. Okay, fine. You win this round, Sarah says begrudgingly. I will admit I can cook only ramen. Sarah, it's not a competition. It is. A competition of what? What are you cooking, Sarah? Did you bring anything? Oh, I don't think you did. Dimitri simply chuckles at Sarah, enjoying himself. Then there's this smug smile on his face for the briefest moment. Then I guess I win. Oh, get her, Dimitri B. Dimitri, he's fueling Sarah's fire. I know that's right. Get under her skin. I can't believe those two just don't get along. I sigh heavily as I try to enjoy Dimitri's meal. Like, it's really not about Alex at this point. Like, really. Like, she's just bitter. I don't like that. Later that night, we're all finished and cleaning up. Sarah has to go home. Now, just because I'm gone doesn't mean you can suddenly put the moves on Pooper, she warns Dimitri. Girl, do you want me? Like, I think she likes me too. Oh no, I think she wants to be more than friends, guys. I think she wants to be my girlfriend. Cause she kind of writing me a little hard on that one. She can calm down. I'm a grown woman. I can handle myself. I didn't ask you to defend my battles for me, Sarah. I'm gonna need for you to slow down. Dimitri stands there with the towel in his hand, mouth dropping open in a complete and utter shock. Sarah, it's just Dimitri. He's not going to do anything. Nothing is going to happen. He's my ex's little brother, for God's sake. You hear that? Sarah is smirking. Little brother, she says while stressing the words. Dimitri huffs. Isn't it bedtime for you now? He responds, narrowing his eyes at Sarah. Oh, get her, Dimitri. It's like I'm in the middle of a war with these two. I rub my head and furrow my eyebrows. Yes, children should be in bed by now. No, Pooper, why don't you tuck them in? Oh my God. I have an idea. I have a better idea. Why don't I kick you out? I grumble and I start pushing Sarah out towards the back door. You guys, speaking of back door, so I listen to K-pop and like there was this group called Stray Kids and I wish I would have known about them sooner. They got a song called Back Door. It is so amazing. Like, I cannot stop playing that song, and the music video is off the chain. I just love it. Oh my gosh, they're a really good group. If you guys don't know who they are, go check them out.
Eh.
All right. Good luck with the opening tomorrow. Let me know how it goes, okay? Good night. Sarah finally bids her good night and leaves. So is she not coming? Well, she's not hurting my feelings. Ugh. I head back to the kitchen to see Dimitri drying the dishes. It's nice to have someone cook for me and also clean up after themselves. I'm usually too tired to do the dishes after cooking. See, I always try to make sure my dishes are clean before I try to go to bed or whatever. I understand it's a tiring process, but like, I'm not about to have all them dirty, because they end up piling up. I'm like, that's gross. I stand next to Dimitri, holding a towel in my hand as well, and I quietly take a soapy plate from the drying rack and dry it off. Dimitri stops for a second to look at me, then silently continues. It seems Sarah actually does have an issue with you, I decide to say. I hope he doesn't hate her. She's my best friend after all. That much was obvious. I think she means well. It's how she shows affection. She has a funny way of showing that. Agreed. She tends to bully the ones she loves. She has definitely teased me a lot during college as well. Or whenever we were doing one of our photo shoots, she'd mercilessly tease me about looking good on camera. I guess I wouldn't mind being bullied a little by the person I love, Dimitri said softly with a slight shrug of his shoulders. My eyes dart over towards him, curiosity sparking inside of me. Is he perhaps... Don't tell me. You're a misogynist. Oh, my God. Masochist. Okay, whoopsie. Guys, oops. Dimitri promptly drops a glass he was holding, and it splashes back into the sink filled with water. He quickly whips his head to face me, eyes wide in shock. What? His voice squeaks. Slowly, he starts to blush as well. I'm not, he grumbles. I laugh at him, playfully tapping his arm with my hand. Relax, I meant personality-wise. You're the kind that enjoys it when you get teased by friends, no? Dimitri lets out a nervous chuckle. I guess so. I mean, probably less with friends. I was thinking... He looks at me. If it was a girl I like... Speaking of liking people, that reminds me. Does Dimitri have a girlfriend right now? I can't imagine she'd be okay with him moving in with me. Obviously, if he did, I feel like he would move in with her, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Hey, Dimitri, are you in a relationship at the moment? Dimitri silently picks up the glass he drops and starts drying it off again. He says nothing. Dotting. Ooh, plot twist. What if Sarah was his girlfriend? I would be like, dang. And they trying to play it off. Oh, he's turning red. Why, do you want to know? He stutters. Well, I'm curious if you have a girlfriend or not, I answer honestly. Beneath the long plucks of hair, I can see that his ears are also burning red. That's cute. He's so embarrassed. No, he says in a deep voice. I do not. In any case, I breathe a sigh of relief. Good, I say. Dimitri looks confused, but there's also a slight smile on his face. Why is that good? I figured if you had a girlfriend, she wouldn't exactly be okay with you moving in with me. I know I would get really jealous. Oh, he presses his lips into a thin line. No, you don't need to worry about that. He gives me a smile. I'm single. Maybe Dimitri has never been in a relationship before. That could also be a possibility. I'm not about to ask that, though. That's a bit of an awkward question to pose. Then again, Dimitri has grown into his looks. I can imagine the girls his age would find him handsome and want to date him. Besides, he's sweet and can cook a lovely meal. Definitely boyfriend material. Don't worry, I give him a grin. I'm sure you'll find someone eventually. And I'm sure you will too. I feel myself turning bashful all of a sudden. I haven't been in another relationship since Alex. I've been on dates and such, but I felt myself keeping a distance from them. For some reason, there was this barrier I created that I couldn't overcome and turn those dates into a relationship. And as soon as they did something suspicious like texting someone while on a date with me, I'd end it right then and there. I wasn't able to trust them. I muse out loud. I'm not so sure. Dimitri places his towel down onto the counter and turns to me with sincere eyes. What do you mean by that? I can't quite formulate my own thoughts. I wonder how Dimitri even knows about my breakup with Alex. I don't know. It's just, I pause to think. I find men harder to trust now. Oh, Dimitri says, realizing what I mean. I guess that makes sense with what happened. Trusting Alex and then finding out he has been cheating on me for a while. It was quite a shock. A shock I'm still healing from, to be honest. I definitely do not have any feelings towards Alex anymore. Oh shoot, my bad guys. What was that? Let me go back. I definitely don't have any feelings towards Alex anymore. He can go drown in a river for all I care. I know that's right. But he's left me behind with some emotional scars. There's still good guys out there. I hope you'd still give them a chance, says Dimitri with a serious look in his eyes. Not everyone will ruin your trust. I give him a sad smile. I know. Plenty of fish in the sea, right? He nods at me. Right. Now that we finally broached this subject, I may as well ask how much Dimitri knows about what happened 3 years ago. Do you even know what happened between me and your brother? Dimitri nods and picks up his towel again to start drying off the last glass. I don't know the exact details, but I could piece some things together when you wrote in the big bold letters the word cheater on his car. Oh, wow. Sprayed his car. I know that's right. Wait, what? Sorry? There was the word cheater painted in white on Alex's car a few days after my birthday. I turned bright red. Oh my god. That wasn't me. I immediately correct him. That must have been Sarah. Oh god, I didn't realize she did that. I remember Sarah calling for acts of revenge after she found out about what happened, and one day she came back to the dorms pretty late with a satisfied smile on her face. She wouldn't tell me what she did no matter how many times I asked her, only that he got what he deserved. But my thing is like, Pooper could have gotten in trouble for that. That's not Sarah's place to do that. She didn't get her permission to do all that. Really? She said she'd get revenge on him. I didn't realize this was what she meant. It was pretty funny. I took a picture of it. He was scrubbing the paint off for days, Dimitri chuckles. I can't help but give him a weary smile as well. Good, at least he suffered a little. I should probably thank Sarah for being an awesome friend the next time I see her. Dimitri suddenly looks dejected. Is this why Sarah dislikes me? Because I'm Alexander's brother? Probably, that's what I'm thinking. He makes a good point. While Sarah was already weary of him when he was dressed up in a cat costume, she became even more antagonistic towards him when she found out it was Alex's brother. I'm not sure, maybe, but she doesn't really dislike you. Or at least I think she doesn't dislike him. She seems to be having fun toying around with him more than anything. I don't care if Sarah does, as long as you're the one that doesn't dislike me because of my brother. I raise my eyebrows in surprise. Exactly, like it doesn't matter what Sarah thinks or feels. Bye. No, I could never. Dimitri has been so sweet to me. Of course I wouldn't dislike him due to what happened with Alex. I mean, sometimes when I look at him, it reminds me of Alex since they look alike, but I could never hate him. You're too cute to hate. Relax, you're nothing like Alex. Yeah, let's be nice. Relax, you're nothing like Alex. I couldn't hate you even if I tried, I say sincerely. Dimitri's lips curl into a really cute smile. I love seeing that dimple of his. Thanks, he says, sounding relieved. I take that as a compliment then. Besides, I wouldn't have invited you to come live with me if I disliked you, I point out. Exactly. He lets out a tiny chuckle, his broad shoulders twitching in response. True enough, I suppose. I'm still in a bit of disbelief that I'm living here right now. I woke up today thinking, am I really here? I look over at Dimitri and I guess it's a little weird still that now I'm living together with him as roommates. But standing here next to him doing the dishes, talking to each other like this, I actually feel quite at home with him. I'm a bit surprised at myself for offering you a place to stay, but I can't say I regret this. I lift up one of my clean plates and look at myself in its reflection with a smile. I mean, I've got a sweet guy making dinner for me. What's not to like? Oh. Dimitri bashfully looks away from me, and I can see his ears turning pink again. He blushes so easily. I'll try to cook you many dinners, he exclaims, looking at me again with the adorable smile of his. And I hope I'm able to try many of his dishes. Okay, so that chapter was a little bit longer than I expected, so we're actually going to just end it here. I'm probably start recording chapter 6, and hopefully chapter 6 is sure we can do chapter 7 too. But thanks again, guys, for watching. If you really enjoy Tailor Tales like I do, please go ahead and show support on Patreon for Ciliana. Ciliana is the creator of Tailor Tales. She works really hard to make this game. This game is still updating. It's still free on Steam, so if you want to go to Steam and get it, it is free, and I'll leave a link in the description. Ciliana also has the Patreon, like I mentioned. She also has Tailor Tale Plus, which is basically like the little adult version of Tailor Tale. So if you're interested in that, go to her Patreon. It has all the details there for Tailor Tale Plus. But thanks you guys again for watching. Definitely don't forget to leave a comment, share, like, and most importantly, subscribe for more. I'll see you guys in the next video.